The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
Panther Energy is excited for the Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one stop for construction, dirt work, and environmental remediation. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd Street in Jal, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
Mamacitas in Jal has a broad selection of specials. Try the Mexican food, asado, tamales, enchiladas, and so much more. At Mamacitas, you can have it all. Mexican food, donuts, and a steamy cup of coffee at the coffee shop. Mamacitas has authentic Mexican food from the heart of good old Jal, New Mexico. Mamacitas, 301 South Main in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community. The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics. Iron Horse Sports Grill is now open. Burgers, wings, steaks, salads, pastas, oysters, and tons more, all delish. Check out their full online menu on Facebook under Iron Horse Sports Grill. Open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For takeout orders, just call 395-2109. That's 395-2109. Iron Horse Sports Grill, a taste you'll remember. 204 East Kansas Avenue.
All right, welcome to a new broadcast as we are getting on here in just a moment or two. We're going to get underway as looks like the warm-ups are getting set or getting done right now. But Lady Panthers, 14-7, two-game losing streak. They're now 2-5 in the district. And going to see about getting back, trying to get another win and breaking this two-game losing streak. Thank you very much for being here. This is Ron Gunner, and I hope you're doing well as we are once again, like I said, we're about to get underway to game deuce against this Loving Falcons team. Falcons come in, strong record, and they are going to be first one up. I didn't get a lineup anyway, so let's see. If a lineup goes like it did last time, it will be first one up is going to be Lily Pinna, number 14. So she had a home run last game. First one's going to be a swing and going to hit it from third to first. That'll be in time. No, it will not. It'll go past first baseman and deposit her on at least second base as that sun is right in our eyes. So thank you much for being here as we get game two started. Let me get out of that, and here we go. So already one on, and hit again. This time it's going to be shallow. And first baseman once again unable to get that one. So an error at first is going to provide a runner at second. So first two batters already on. And that's going to be both for singles, actually the error there. So she's able to get on, and so is the second one, which is going to be Smith. Smith coming up. After that, it's going to be Mahler, who hits it again quickly, and that's going to be in center field. Looks like we've got an injury as well as that goes. Hard to say because the sun is in my eyes. We have a timeout as center fielder is down and looks injured. And again, that is going to be Peyton Lujan. We do not want to see any injuries whatsoever in this game. See, I think she did catch that one. So that is the first out once again. Injury timeout as well, 1 out, and we start the second game of the doubleheader. Do apologize about the break in broadcasting. Yes. Again, I wasn't quite aware of what was going on, but now I know. And you know what they say, no one's half the battle. So Brooklyn's going to be next. That was Aurora Smith. Who hit that out? Actually, no, that was Muller. You can hear the wind blowing. It is going to be picking up a little bit. Looks like she is going to stay in the game, so round of applause from the crowd here. I think Abby Nieto is going to be coming up next. Last time she was playing left or right field. Maybe she will again. Now if we can have a block right there, that'd be great. All right, so coming up next is going to be, so it is Abby Nieto. First pitch thrown is going to go across. Ball 1. So we've got 2 on, 1 out. Sorry, 2 on, no outs, and batting. Stolen base, that'll be at home, and it will be safe for the first run. So after a wild pitch, we'll make it 1-0. And Pina is able to get on or score off the error. That'll be a strike. Called strike as it went across against Abby. 1-1 now is actually 2-1 is the call. That last one. So actually we've got 2 runs come across. Hit, and that is going to go to left field. And that is going to go over the wall. She jacked it for a home run. That is going to be 2 RBI home run for Abby. So this game starts off in the way that the Falcons would like to see. 2 more runs come across. That's 4-0. No outs so far in the top of the first. Coming up next is going to be Bradley Hunt. So Bradley coming up next. She was pitching last time. Not sure what she's doing this time, but we'll find out. We had a little more time, but here we are. First one is a ball. Can't wait for that sun to go down. It's making it really difficult for me to see through this window. 2-0. This count is now 2-0. Swung on a miss, strike 1. So Bradley looking at 2-1 for the count. 4 runs have come across. No outs so far. Bases are empty, though. That goes across and will be a strike. 2-2 now. Up next should be Olsey Gonzalez. As that one goes across. It stays 2-2. 2-2 the count. 4 runs have scored so far in the top of the first. Swung and hit. That'll be deep to center. And it looks like it'll be just enough to be able to be caught, and it is for the first out. Thanks again after she recovered from being hurt. That is Peyton Lujan who got that first out. Out number 1. Next up should be number 13. No, 22, that's right. It is Gonzalez, Olsey Gonzalez. First one's going to move across, a little low for ball 1. Oops. That's what I did wrong. Got a count of 1-0 for Olsey. That one will find the corner for the strike. Strike 1, 1-1 to count. Coming up will be Aliyah Nieto. That goes across for the ball. 2-1 now the count. So count now at 2-1. Hits this one up the middle, going to go to the right a little bit, and going to be caught by Marian Nieto, the second baseman, for out number 2. It's a shallow to just right. So coming up next should be number 13. First one goes across. It will be a different batter. Let's see. Number 9 on the roster. Number 1 in your heart. No, I'm just kidding. Count goes to 1-0. And as we find out, let's see. That one is going to get hit. It's going to go to center. No, actually it's going to go to second base, unable to catch it, and it will be a hit. So a single for, that'd be Nieto. Nope, actually not Nieto, sorry. An unknown player. So, top of the order. Wait. Up 3 at the bat. All right. So that'll be a swing and a miss. So we won't get names right now. Sorry about that, as they did not get me the lineup. 1-1. That's McKenzie is number 3. So McKenzie with a 2-1 count now. That's Carrasco. Count goes to 2-1. Hit and fouls back for strike 2. Let's see, number 6 is going to be Vasquez. So Vasquez is on right now. 2-2 count for McKenzie. The sun may get some blockage here in a moment by those clouds. We'll find out as that goes high for ball 3. So the count goes to full. We have 1 on at first, 2 outs though. And a 4-run lead already in the top of the first. Swung on a miss, and that will be strike out for McKenzie. And that'll be out number, actually that'll be it. That'll be the end of the inning. So we will go ahead and get to the bottom of the first. It is a 4-run lead already for the Loving Falcons, number 1 team in 2A. Be back in a moment as we continue all this coverage right here on Jal Sports, whether on houseamerica.com or YouTube. Thanks again for being here. We'll be right back.
The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
Panther Energy is excited for the Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one stop for construction, dirt work, and environmental remediation. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd Street in Jal, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
All right, we had 3 hits, 4 runs, 1 left on base. There was 1 strikeout and I believe no walks. As we go to the bottom of the first, it is loving up 4-0 over the Panthers, Lady Panthers of Jal. Thank you very much for being here. This is Ron Gunner. I've got Jared Bear on the camera. And we are going to get underway here in just a second as it is Caden Lujan coming up first. This is senior night over here. Forgot about that as well, would be, as it is their last game here at home for the season. Caden Lujan coming up. She is going to be at third base again. Let's see, just finding out who's the number on the mound.
7.
Swung on a miss, strike 1. It looks like the same style as before, so maybe the same thrower too. And it is going to be
Number 7 is pitching.
I know. Trying to find that number. So the count is now 0-2. And that'll keep her alive with that foul tip at 0-2. Braylee Hunt, so it is going to be the same pitcher once again. The one that was hard to get a hit off of last time. And she's going to be back on the mound again. 0-2 is the count. We got a foul tip, going to keep her alive at 0-2. So Caden Lujan first. Second again, it's going to be Abigail Dardone, followed by Jonna Butts, who got 2 hits in the last game. Wasn't able to get any runs, just got 2 hits. That's going to be hit, foul, and it's going to be uncatchable. So keeps it at the same count, 0-2. Going to make that, going to make Hunt work a little bit more to get this final out. Looks like we've got some substitutions for the Falcons as that one goes. For the swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll be out number 1.
Number 18, Abby Darden.
So Abigail Dardone coming up next. She is playing at shortstop. And 1 away so far. So kind of deja vu as we get this started, but it's still early to say that. As that one goes ball. So not quite deja vu, it's ball 1. Softball game for Lovington and the Lady Wildcats. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Artesia able, the Lady Bulldogs able to beat the Lady Wildcats 4-0. That's getting hits, and it's going to be just foul as it goes left of third base. So close but no cigar, as they say. And she'll have to run back with a 1-2 count. So 1-2, here we go. As everybody gets back in position, including the catcher. Catcher going to be Smith. That goes across and punched her out, so that'll be strikeout number 2. That's 2 in a row for Hunt.
Number 11,
so she is continuing to get it across and get the strikeouts. But Jonna Butts coming up next. She had some success. Wasn't able to score, but got some success with 2 hits in the first inning, and I believe the third as well. She's back to try to see what she can do with the bat. The first one goes high for ball 1. So 2 out. Nobody on. Butts up next. Following Butts will be Sauceda, the catcher. And that's me a swing and a miss, strike 1. We may have the same kind of fast pace as I expect we did in the first game. And that's going to be hit. Looks like it's going to go into the gap and be mishandled by the center fielder. It's going to be a 2 as she slides in to second for the single. That was stretched to a double.
Now batting, number 50, Yanira Saceda.
So Yanira coming up next. Again, Jonna getting some hits this time around. A double after she had a couple of singles. There we go. So with 2 outs, 1 on at second. So running position, and Yanira going to get that one, and that's going to get her to third for certain, as that was high for the ball. So Jonna now at third with that wild throw.
Wouldn't it be nice for the senior to score?
And yeah, for senior night, she's already pitched enough. She would like to get some runs as well. That goes cross low, but it is not low enough for the strike call. 1-1.
Oh, hit her home, hit her home.
2 outs, we just need a hit, and that'll take Butts home. That'll be a swing and a miss, though, and that will not help, as it is 1-2 now.
Wild pitch.
1-2 as we're getting some nice coverage for the Clouds. That's going to be fouled back. Is it going to be catchable? No, but barely. Almost had the chance to get that foul tip in the backstop, or near the backstop, but it'll be 1-2 again for the count. So no change. As Yanara is trying to get the ball to go forward and try to score Butts. This time it does hit it. She goes up the gap, is going to get it into the outfield, and that means RBI single for Sauceda. So a single, so that's 2 hits in a row now. And a score, first time in today that Jal has scored.
Batting, number 9, Charisma Rodriguez.
Pinch runner, number 4.
So there will be a pinch runner once again. That'll be probably, if I remember correctly, Sauceda.
Foul tip.
As the first one goes, foul tip. That'll be Jelena Sauceda, I mean.
Oh,
So the count goes to 0-1. Sorry, 1-0. I meant 0-1. I said it right. Actually, said it right.
strike 2.
And strike 2, unfortunately, as that one was watched going across. Looked like she might have tried for a bunt, but instead stopped. As Charisma is on right now. 0-2 is the count, though. Still has 1 on, and that's going to go foul towards Jal and the bench. So still at 0-2 for the count. Trying to get Malicon up here next. Malicon is playing at, stays at 2-2 with a foul tip. Or sorry, 0-2 with foul tip. Looking at too many things. Comes delivery, and that's going to go across. Looks like that was, nope, I thought it was low, but instead strike number 3. Charisma goes down, and that'll be the 3rd out. But now before 1 comes across, we'll go ahead and take a break. Be back in a moment as we continue coverage. It's all happening right here in Jal, New Mexico, whether you're on Jal Sports, on HobbsAmerica.com, or YouTube. Thanks for watching.
Iron Horse Sports Grill is now open. Burgers, wings, steaks, salads, pastas, oysters, and tons more, all delish. Check out their full online menu on Facebook under Iron Horse Sports Grill. Open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For takeout orders, just call 395-2109. That's 395-2109. Iron Horse Sports Grill, a taste you'll remember. 204 East Kansas Avenue.
The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
All right, we're back, and that is the bottom of the first with a one hit, one run, one left on base, 3 strikeouts. Well, let's see. Actually, that was 2 hits. 2 hits, 1 run. So let's go to the top of the second. We've got our first batter up here. It's going to be Arena Carrasco. She is playing at first base today again. And Butt's going to deliver. Swung on and hit. Going to be fouled back for the strike. So unlike the last game, Jal was able to put a score on. But not before 4 it came across. 4, including a home run that helped out. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. So 0-2 is the count. Try not to get blinded by that sun. Maybe affecting the batters a little bit as they have to look into it. That goes across and will go low for the ball. So 1-2 is the count right now. High ball and ball 2. First game was 6-0 with Loving Falcons once again in the winning side, on the winning side. And they are still perfect in district. And that one goes just play out on the right-hand side, out of play, I mean. And the count will stay at 2-2. Tried to get that ball, but unfortunately was unable to as he went beyond the play of field. That one is a swing and a miss, strike 3. So out number 1 for the Loving Falcons. Is the next one coming up is going to be the top of the order. That'll be Pena. Pena did have a home run in the first game. Going to get that one low though, ball 1. So no chance of a swing on that one. We have an update for you for Hobbs baseball as they are in Carlsbad, I believe, and it was a 10-0 game as Carlsbad was able to beat Hobbs once again easily. And that is their Achilles heel. Carlsbad always has been tough so far. They are 2-3 on the district with one more game on Friday, and that'll be at Hobbs versus Carlsbad. That goes across, and we'll find the strike zone for strike number 1. Yes, so 2-1 ease the count. Try not to speak like a pirate. 2-1 be the count. Swing and a miss, and that'll be 2-2. So we are tied at 2 for the count. Last time she was on, it was on an error. She did score, though. First of 4. Swung and a miss, and that is going to be strike 3, her first strikeout. Going to be out number 2. Abby Smith coming up next. Last time she had a nice single to get on, and she also did score. Left-hander coming up. Hits that one, but it will be foul as it goes straight to the left. Didn't have much of a chance. So Rara Smith going to be 0-1 for the count so far. Coming up next after that is going to be Marler, number 11. At center field. This is going to go across after a throw up. And will be from shortstop to first, not in time, as the throw was just a little off. And the runner will be safe. So 1 is on, 2 out though. Top of the second, we've got a 4-1 game, so a 3-run lead for Loving this time. That's coming up next is going to be Brooklyn. That goes across for the ball. 0-1 count as we have a little bit of nice coverage from the Clouds, as I had hoped. This one's going to be hit, though. It's going to be deep into center. It looks like going to be catchable. Oh, and there was some interference. Nicely done. As unfortunately, it is going to go from an error. It's going to go to an error as it's going to be also a score go across. Somebody did not call that one. And unfortunately, an outfield error is going to cause that to be a hit and get her all the way to second. So Abby Smith is able to score, get it to 5-1, and that means coming up next, as there's going to be a possible, nope, they're not going to go ahead and they're going to get that. I thought there was going to be a run off at between second and third, but instead, it's just going to go back to second, safe. Nieto now is going to be on, and she is 1-0. Hits that one, and it's going to go to right field. And Charisma's going to get the ball, but not before a run scores. So Loving has answered so far in more ways than one, as Marler has come across on that misplayed throw. Now we have one on. Coming up next is going to be, that's going to be hit as well. That'll be from third to first, and that'll be out, I think. No, safe. That's right, safe. So the 5-3 was not in time, and that means the runner is going to go to first. Let's see, that'll be 9 coming up, and oh, that was 7. Okay, so that was Braylee Hunt who got a first, and once again, it's going to be the pinch runner, which is going to be, don't know yet. But a strike one on this one as we play catch up once again. 2 outs and 2 on. And it is number 22. I don't have 22. Oh, yeah, I do. Gonzalez once again. So 2 goes to 1-1 for the call. That's going to be hit foul. That'll be 1-2 now. So can definitely agree on that one as Olsey. It's going to go back. And try again. So 1-2 coming up. Oh, that's Franco. That's right. Aria Franco on it first. And that's me a foul tip, so it'll be 1-2 still. So 1-2 the count. We get that high, but hit it anyway, and it's going to go to the right. To be fair, looks like we've got some runners going. One run's going to come across as they're lost in the right field. In fact, she's going to be able to get all the way to third base, so a 2-run triple is going to happen for Gonzalez. Now we're seeing the wheels fall off on this one. So nice triple, 2 more runs come across. 8-1 so far with 2 outs. Still in the top of the second. And since those 2 outs, most of the runs have come across. Coming up next is going to be Vasquez. She's going to hit that way up there, and it's going to be almost again another bad miscommunication, but is caught by the catcher, and that is going to be by, had a brain fart there, for Sauceda. Yes, Sauceda caught it for the final out. But now before some damage can be done, as that is going to be out number 3. So we're going to go to the bottom of the second, talk about what's happening as the game goes on. Let's be back in just a minute right here on the Jal Sports Network.
The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
Iron Horse Sports Grill is now open. Burgers, wings, steaks, salads, pastas, oysters, and tons more, all delish. Check out their full online menu on Facebook under Iron Horse Sports Grill. Open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For takeout orders, just call 395-2109. That's 395-2109. Iron Horse Sports Grill, a taste you'll remember. 204 East Kansas Avenue.
All right, we've got it under as 4 runs off of 2 hits, 1 error, 1 left on base. We had 2 strikeouts and no walks. We go to the bottom of the second, and it is already catch-up time. 8-1 is the score. As coming up first is going to be the first baseman, Elena Malacone. Amaya Malascone. Okay, so that's how they say it. I've said it several different ways. It's Malacone, Malasone, Malacoscone. First one is a swing and a miss. Strike 1. So this game took off quickly once again, but the Falcons already with runs in the first and the second. 4 and 4 each. Ball for that one. So 1-1 the count right now. As that gets hit, goes back up, finds the gap. It's going to go into outfield, and that will be just deep enough for a single. So she's able to find a way to first base on that hit. We are underway. Nice way to start the inning for any team. But Navarrete coming up next. She is at left field. And Ali is trying to get something going on. I don't think she batted last game. That first one's going to go across for the ball. She comes in hitting 217. That's going to go across for ball 2. So count at 2-0 right now. Bunt on the way. And going to hit it. It's going to be enough as the pitcher was able to get there in time, Hunt, and she was able to throw her out. So that's out number 1. On a bunt that was good, but not good enough. The pitcher did anticipate it. So the 1-3 for out number 1. But it advanced the runner to second. So it is Miriam Nieto coming up next. No, actually, no.
Number 5, I think.
That is Navarrete. Yes.
Yeah,
I've
number 5.
got her down wrong.
1-1.
1-1 the count. Oh, wait.
Foul ball.
Gets hit foul. Nicely done, but not in time. So the foul gets it to 1-2. And strike number 3 as that is out number 2, unfortunately, against Navarrete. There we go. Now Caden Lujan up. Actually, no, that's Peyton Lujan. Nope, Peyton Lujan is up.
Swing and a miss.
Swung on, missed, strike 1. May have
Too high. 1-1.
Navarrete, and that is going to be 1-1 now. Peyton 1-1 now. So that one looks low and will be 2-1 now for the count. So the ball 2. Swung on a miss, strike 2. So we got a 2-2 count. Looks like the top of the order next for Caden Lujan. Peyton Lujan still on board, 2-2. 2 outs though. And we'll swing and a miss, strike 3. All right, we are going to go ahead and get to top of the second. Be back in a moment, or top of the third as we get back in a moment right here on the Jal Sports Network, whether you're on HobbsAmerica.com or on YouTube.
Mamacitas in Jal has a broad selection of specials. Try the Mexican food, asado, tamales, enchiladas, and so much more. At Mamacitas, you can have it all. Mexican food, donuts, and a steamy cup of coffee at the coffee shop. Mamacitas has authentic Mexican food from the heart of good old Jal, New Mexico. Mamacitas, 301 South Main in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community.
The Woolworth Community Library is a proud supporter of the Jal Panthers. They are excited to have their kids back into schools and in sports, all while staying safe. The Woolworth Library staff encourages you to swing by the library and check out all of the cool stuff just for kids. Great reads for all ages. Call 575-395-3268 for library hours and online resources. The Woolworth Library, a proud supporter of Lee County Athletics.
All right, we're back. First one's going to be a ball for the Loving Falcons. We've got 1-0 for the count. Here comes the second delivery. Looks like it's going to be across the pike, and no, it will not. So it'll be a ball. Ball 2. Two and 0 the count, and that will be nicer. As we can see now, swing and a miss, strike 1. It would help if I actually had it on the right side. Aw. So 1-2 the count. That goes across. Strike 2. So 2-2 now. Again, that'll be McKenzie. And she gets struck out. So strikeout number 1. So 1 out. Coming up next is going to be hit, and that is going to be shortstop to first in time for the 6-3 out. So that'll be Romina Carrasco, out number 2. And now the top of the order once again, it is Pina, who last time up struck out. Also got on with an error and did score in the first. So that'll be a hit and fouled back for the, and I can't see that. 0-2. Oh, 1-1. That's what I hear from the ump. Just as I said, 1-1. High ball on that one, so definitely a ball on that. 2-1. So 2-1 for Pena. Coming up next to bat will be Adriana Nieto, who is a sophomore. And then we have a count of 2-2. Now we have a full count as that one goes across for the ball. Got to wait for a second to make sure that the call is correct. 3-2, full count once again. butts with the delivery as nobody's on, and that's going to be hit to the left. Let's see if it's going to be shallow enough or maybe catchable. And no, she almost caught it, but it missed her glove, or at least she wasn't able to catch it. That would be a center fielder, and that is a Lujan, I believe, Peyton Lujan. So that one flies out anyway. So now coming up next will be, I said her name just a moment ago, Nieto. Adriana Nieto. First one is a strike, strike one. Strike two on that one as it goes across, foul. And the runner advances to second. When did that happen? Oh.
It was a pass ball. It literally just happened on the previous pitch. She advanced on the wrong pitch.
Oh, I see. So she got on off this. All right. So I missed that part. Sorry about that as I was trying to get the window open. Finally did. Gets the hit. That should be an easy 6-3, and it did get there for the third out. We are, as they say now, in the third, or actually in the bottom of the second. So let's go ahead and pause for a moment. Be right back as we continue coverage. This is happening all right here. Thanks for being with me, and I'll be here back in a moment.
The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Panther Energy is excited for the Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one stop for construction, dirt work, and environmental remediation. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd Street in Jal, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
All right, we are back as it was 4 runs in the first, 4 runs in the second. It is goose egged in the third for the Loving Falcons. We are now in the bottom of the third. It was no hits, no runs, no errors, 1 left on base, 3 strikeouts, and no walks. And we did have a drop third strikeout that got to first in time. First one's going to get across for the ball. Oh. And it's think one thing, say another. And it's going to be back. The last out was a fielder's choice. Oh. Right, so Caden Lujan up as she struck out last time up. She is now 1-1, 1-2, or 2-1 now. Oh, that is the wrong. Let's see. Yeah. 2-1 the call right now. Let's fix that. Hits this one, and it's going to get up the middle, but his third baseman is on it. Unless that gets it to first in time for the 5-3. They are definitely on the defensive side, knowing to go in shallow. And that shallow hit was not enough to be able to get the runner to get across safely. 1 out. So the 5-3 is turned. Abigail Dardon's coming up next. Struck out the last time at bat. So at least she was able to contact it as that one goes across, swing and a miss, strike 1. The lights are on as the sun is setting. Got a little bit longer time, not much. A few more minutes before the sun sets completely as that one goes across, swing and a miss, strike 2. So already Abby is looking at 0-2. Trying to get out of that hole. Swing and a miss though, strike 3, and that's not going to help for the second out. Jane Butts, she has had a good day with hitting. Already had a double last time up. Would like to do better. She got stranded at third though. First one, swing and a miss, strike 1. So both these pitchers from the first game are facing each other again. Right now we've got an 8-1 game, 7-run lead as that swung across and missed, strike 2. So Butso has been able to get out of these situations. Let's see if she can do it again. 0-2. Swung on and hit, foul. Made contact, just didn't make it in front. Fouled back for no change in count. 0-2, a little souvenir for somebody. A little high, and no chase. 1-2 the count. .725, and like I said, just about time for sunset. High ball on that one. Thought about swinging, but did not, and that was a good eye as it was 2-2 now. For her senior year, trying to get the best she can, and I think she's done very well pitching the whole season. Swung on and missed, and that'll be strike 3, unfortunately, as she goes down, and that'll also mean the end of the third inning. Let's go ahead and take a pause for a moment. We'll be back as we continue coverage. This is happening right here, whether you're watching it on HobbsAmerica.com or YouTube, and thanks again for being here. This is Ron Gunter.
The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Panther Energy is excited for the Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one stop for construction, dirt work, and environmental remediation. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd Street in Jal, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
All right, we had no hits, no runs, no errors, nobody left on base, 2 Ks, 2 strikeouts, and no walks. We are in the top of the third, and it is a 7-run deficit for the Lady Panthers. Did I say third? I meant fourth. And it is fourth inning, top of the fourth, though. 8-1. I think I was concentrating on that more. 7-run deficit for the Jal Panthers. And Lady Panthers, though, looking up once again at this number 1 team that has only allowed 4 runs for the whole season for the district. Coming up first is going to be Brooklyn Marler. Marler is playing at, I believe, center field. Oh, there we go. And that makes it official when I change that. So first up against Butts once again. She's going to deal some heat, hopefully. The first one, here it comes. That's going to get hit across. Going to go up to center into center field, and that's definitely going to be a single at least. And no moss, as it is handled badly, but nevertheless, though, still a single for Brooklyn. Next up, Nieto coming up next. Abby Nieto. Nieto had a home run, a 2 RBI home run last time. Well, part of that 4 in the first. First one's going to go across for the ball. And the runner takes to second, which some of these games, it's almost automatic. So 1 on. It goes across. Didn't find the corner. I thought it would have, but it did not. Instead, no call, so ball 2. 2-0 the count. Coming up next is going to be Braylee Hunt. So that is a swing and a miss. Nice cut, but didn't hit anything. And the runner tried to steal, but it went in ahead and went back to second. So Abby 2-1 the count right now with 1 on and nobody out. Another delivery. It's going to be low, and that will advance the runner to third. So Brooklyn over to third on the wild throw. And the count will go to 3-1. So 3-1. Runner at third, scoring position once again. That's going to be high for ball 4. Runners are going to be on the corners now. So Nieto at first. And after blanking him in the third, runner possible in the fourth right here for Loving as first pitch goes across, a little high for ball 1. Once again, that'll be for Braylee Hunt. Sorry, that'll be for Gonzalez. That's number 22. She's right there. Never mind. Oh. Foul ball on that. I just realized what I did. So that's a foul ball, and that'll mean 1-1. Nice little breeze blowing this way. Smells pretty good. 1-1 the count right now with 2 on, second and third. No outs. Like to see a double play for the Panther fans as that goes across. No, that's going to be a ball. Didn't quite catch it, so just a bit outside. And the count now goes to 2-1. Oh, and hit in the back. That means bases loaded. As that hit her dead in the back. She was just trying to duck it, but instead it hit her. So bases loaded. I'll see Gonzalez coming up next. No outs. And not what you want to see if you are the Jal Panther faithful. Especially with 7 runs down. So Gonzalez gets to the box. Delivery from Butts. Going to get that one hit. It's going to be high. Going to be short and shallow as no runners advance. 1 out. As that is going to be popped up to a shortstop for the 1 out. So out number 1. Coming up next. That's going to go across and will be a strike. Got to be patient on these, as that is Vasquez. So Vasquez hitting with bases loaded, 1 out. Hits this one, and it's going to go to center, and it's going to go all the way to the wall. 1's going to score. 2 are going to score, as it is put back in. So 2 score on the RBI, 2 RBI double. And that gets them to a perfect 10. So that means Marler scored, Nieto scored, and Hunt is now at third. Actually, it's probably Franco at third. So Franco at third. And coming up next, hits that one, and it's me foul to the right. Foul to the right for Mackenzie Carrasco. So 0-1 is the count. Here we go again with another delivery from Butts. And Jonna gets it just a little low for the ball call. 1-1. Warming up next will be Carrasco once again. Ariana Carrasco. Hit on that one will be a foul tip. 1-2. Carrasco struck out the last 2 times she was at bat this game. She was the 3rd out in the 1st inning. Swung on a miss. And that'll be a strikeout. Number 2, though. As she goes down. So 2 down, and Carrasco now coming up. She also had a shallow 6-3 out and a strikeout in the second. High ball, and that's going to be a wild pitch. It's going to be short. Nope, it's going to get him out. As she ran across, wasn't able to get there in time, and Vasquez will be out number 3. So we're going to get pause for a moment. Be back as we get to the bottom of the 4th. It is all about the Loving Falcons. 10-1 is the score, 9-run difference. We'll be back in just a moment right here on the Jal Sports Network.
For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hardworking team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Iron Horse Sports Grill is now open. Burgers, wings, steaks, salads, pastas, oysters, and tons more, all delish. Check out their full online menu on Facebook under Iron Horse Sports Grill. Open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For takeout orders, just call 395-2109. That's 395-2109. Iron Horse Sports Grill, a taste you'll remember. 204 East Kansas Avenue.
All right, we are going to the bottom of the 4th. That was 2 hits on 2 runs with nobody left on base, no errors, and especially with the tag out for at home. 1 strikeout and 1 walk. We've got a ball game of 10-1. So even though Jal was able to score, they need 9 more runs to get back into this, and we are in the bottom of the 4th once again, scheduled for 5, I believe. That's usually what a doubleheader goes, but I will, of course, take that as the grace of salt. It is. Sometimes they go to 7, especially since that one ended early. But first batter up is going to be Sauceda once again. And Yanara Sauceda, last time up, she did have a single, an RBI single. Of course, that one got in. Missed Jonna Butts. First one goes across, and I believe that's going to be ball. Strike 1, okay. Oh, foul tip. I didn't see that part. Okay. Too busy yammering. That gets hit. And is it going to be fair? No, it is not. Oh, wait, or is it? Nope. It just barely. I mean, just on the skin. I don't think it hit the white, but it hit just to the left of the white part on the left-hand side. So she's going to have to do that again. Long strike, though. 0-2. Nice try, and if it would have been fair, that would have been at least a single, not a double. That one goes across, a little low for ball 1. So first batter on the 4th inning for the Panthers. Lady Panthers trying to get back into this one, down by 9. That one gets hit high, and that could be catchable as it goes to second base, and it will be caught for out number 1. So that is 1 down. Charisma Rodriguez coming up next. She did strike out in the first. She's hoping to get something better. As we are under lights now. Lights are on. We are no longer in the pre-evening. So that one goes across and be foul. Yes, indeed, not caught. So long strike. As we enter into the evening for Charisma, that'll be 0-1. Oh, there it is. Swing. Let's see, that was foul too, wasn't it? So the foul makes it 0-2. Softball, Hobbs was able to beat Clovis once again. 13-2 was the final score. And that one gets fouled. So count will stay the same. For Rodriguez, she came in 293 batting average, 17 hits, 19 runs, 4 RBIs. and 4 walks. Gets that one hit though, and hits it, connects it, but foul nevertheless. Still 0-2. So congratulations to the Hobbs Lady Eagles on their victory once again against the Wildcats of Clovis. That one's hit high. Is it going to be catchable? Maybe. And it is, as that is a catchable out for the catcher for out number 2. So a pop-up fly that was going to be foul. Instead will be out. I believe that is Smith that is the one that was able to catch that one for the Falcons. So Lady Falcons being strong on both sides. First one goes across, and that will be strike 1. So Amaya Malazon brings up strike number 2. So 2 up so far. Swing and a miss, and that'll be strike 3, and unfortunately that means 3 up, 3 down. And that will end the 4th inning. So we had 1 strikeout, nobody left on base, no hits, no runs, no errors, and no walks with, again, 1 strikeout. So we're going to go to the top of the 5th, and Loving up big. If they get 1 more run, it could be end either way with the 5th inning mercy rule, but we're going to get there in time. Let's get back in a moment. We're going to talk about some sponsors who have helped get these on for free, whether it's on here, on JAL, or worldwide. Thank you very much for being here.
Iron Horse Sports Grill is now open. Burgers, wings, steaks, salads, pastas, oysters, and tons more, all delish. Check out their full online menu on Facebook under Iron Horse Sports Grill. Open Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For takeout orders, just call 395-2109. That's 395-2109. Iron Horse Sports Grill, a taste you'll remember. 204 East Kansas Avenue. The staff of the Jal Public School District is proud of their Jal Panthers. Those late practices, hard work, and dedication paid off. Go Panthers! Jal schools have continually provided a quality education and safe environment for the students. Jal Public School System is on the move. Are you ready? Jal Public Schools, another proud sponsor of all Lee County athletics and academics.
All right, we're back. First pitch comes across or goes across as it's going to be a ball. Foul ball. So strike 1. And that'll be for Carrasco, of course, Arena Carrasco. Now 1-1, and we're seeing little gnats or whatever they are. Something's flying around here. But they're not mosquitoes. 1-1 is the count right now. That one gets hit. It's going to be up the middle. And it almost got caught, but unfortunately, Peyton could not get there in time. So the hit will be made by Arena Carrasco. So 1 on, no outs as we go to as we're in the 5th. Top of the order now once again for Penna. She has not had a good game like she did the first one, as she hit a home run last game. This time around, though, she did strike out, but as she did was on after the 3rd drop strike. So she was able to get on, but she has not been able to get a hit yet. She did get an error, though. So pinch runner once again for Carrasco. That'll be probably, let's see. Let's say that's 6. So not number 3, so it's not Carrasco, so. That goes across. 1-1. Swung on and hit, this time into center field, actually to right field. And that is going to be, she's going to run it out to a double, as she was indecisive there for a moment. And we'll find a double. She may have actually been able to get a triple if she would have ran further, but did get a double and it will be the pinch runner to third. Let's see, you said number 5, so that is going to be Chelsea Hernandez. That is a senior. So Hernandez at third. And we have the delivery. Going to get hit by pitch. She was trying to bunt instead. Earns that. So we have, unfortunately, bases loaded. No outs. We're in the top of the 5th. We already have a 9-run lead for the Loving Falcons, the visitors. We're doing well on in district, allowing only 4 runs so far. 1 this time. So it's 5 runs so far in the district over all those games. As the batter steps out of the box, that'll be Morler. As that one gets hit high, it's going to be easily catchable, depending on who does it. Oh, and there's miscommunication as it gets fair. And that'll be a out, as it was a forced run. So out at home. And that'll be by the pinch runner, Hernandez out. So that'll be out number 1. So it didn't quite go, it wasn't going to be an out. Still would have been bases loaded now. It is not bases loaded. Both bases are on the corners. Runners are on the corners. That's coming up next is going to be.
2 outs. Infield fly rule.
There was an infield fly rule.
No. Sorry. Runners at the corners. They're wrong. So it's still just 1 out.
All right, so 1 out. Runners on the corners.
Yeah, they
Hoping, but yeah, people are hoping out there.
it's still 2 outs.
So Brooklyn is coming up next. Swing and a miss. That is strike 1. Actually, that is Abby Nieto. So swung on a miss, strike 1. So yeah, that was.
Not clear.
So it's going to be a fastball, and it's going to be wild, but nobody runs.
Runner to second.
Oh, she did run to second. All right. So I believe that is Brooklyn to second. Nieto coming up next after that is going to be Hunt, the pitcher. And that'll be, looks like 2-1 the count. It's amazing how many of these teams sound the same. Swung on and missed, strike 2. So that was a big swing. I felt the wind from here, but connected with nothing. So 2-2 the count with 1 out. And runners at second and third now. Swung on, hit, and fouled for the tip. Stays at 2-2. Eager to get an RBI in here and maybe even get the bases loaded or just get the RBI either way. Wanting to get something going with her bat. Abby, though, still 2-2 for the right fielder. Swung on and hit. This is going to go to the right. Find its way into the outfield. One's going to cross. They're going to throw over to third and not in time. 2 come across as that will now give it 12-1.
She stole second and dropped the ball.
They tried to get it to second, but not in time, and stole second as well. So she went ahead and got the single. So that is going to be for Abby, a 2 RBI single. And now she's going to be at second base. Coming up next, Briley Hunt. And now we're at the 10 mercy rule. First one's going to be foul tip for the strike. So Jal has to come back after the 5th inning and be able to get less than 10. Otherwise, this game's going to be over with. But right now, got to get out of this inning first. Hit by Briley as it goes high. And it's going to go to the left field, I believe, or no, the right field. And was able to catch it over in right. That'll be Miss Rodriguez. But again, the damage is done. We're going to go ahead and take a break. Be back in a moment as we cover more of the Jal Lady Panthers right here on Jal Sports, whether you're on HobbsAmerica.com or YouTube. It is the softball game. We're in the bottom of the fifth. It is do or die time for Jal. It is 12-1, and Jal needs 2 runs to continue this game. Be back in just a moment.
Mamacitas in Jal has a broad selection of specials. Try the Mexican food, asado, tamales, enchiladas, and so much more. At Mamacitas, you can have it all. Mexican food, donuts, and a steamy cup of coffee at the coffee shop. Mamacitas has authentic Mexican food from the heart of good old Jal, New Mexico. Mamacitas, 301 South Main in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community.
Panther Energy is excited for the Jal Panthers and proud of all the Jal students' great success this year. Panther Energy is your one stop for construction, dirt work, and environmental remediation. Panther Energy, 1179 South 3rd Street in Jal, or call 575-395-2654, 575-395-2654 for more information. Panther Energy, a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
Once again, this could be the final inning. It was 2 runs off of 3 hits. There was also 2 left on base. No hits. No walks, no strikeouts, and no errors. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. Once again, Jal needing to score a few. Otherwise, this game is going to be ending soon. 12-1. Coming up first to bat. So Marin Nieto is coming up. Let's see. Paperwork everywhere, and I can't find the one I need, but let's see. Swung on a miss, strike 1. Ah, I see. Somebody in, 1 down. Swung on a miss, strike 2, and that's both those pretty fast. Still from this hurdler. 0-2. A little high on that one, ball 1. See, that is going to be, there it is. Swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3, and that'll put her down. 1 down as Nieto takes the seat.
Now batting, number 5, Aaliyah Navarrete.
Aaliyah Navarrete coming up next. She had an infield out, and this is only her second attempt to bat. And she had, let's see, first one's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 1. 217 coming in, 8 hits, off of 10 hits, 8 runs, 6 RBI, and a double. Swing and a miss, and that'll be strike 2. So already looking at 0-2 for Navarrete. And that'll be strike 3, going down fast. That'll be the second out. And it'll be down to 1 now. So one more batter coming up. And Zoe Molina coming up next. This is her first time batting. As Zoe comes in, 163 batting average. First one goes across. Strike 1. So she's had 7 hits off of 12 out of 12 runs, 5 RBI, 2 doubles. That needs something to get started. That goes across a little high for ball 1. 1-1 the count. So nobody on, 2 outs, and the final out could be right here. Unless we get a hit, swing and a miss, strike 2. So Zoe Molina looking to stay alive. as we're about to get to dark. Swung on a miss. And that is me strike 3, and that is the final out of the game. So 12-1 is the score on the second one. First one went pretty well, but Jal just not able to get back into it. But they did score in the first on this one. So we're going to go ahead and pause for a moment. We'll be back as we continue coverage right here on the Jal Panther Network. Thanks again for being here.
Mamacitas in Jal has a broad selection of specials. Try the Mexican food, asado, tamales, enchiladas, and so much more. At Mamacitas, you can have it all. Mexican food, donuts, and a steamy cup of coffee at the coffee shop. Mamacitas has authentic Mexican food from the heart of good old Jal, New Mexico. Mamacitas, 301 South Main in Jal, is a proud supporter of the Jal community.
All right, we're back, and thank you very much for being here as we get some stats on here. Had 4 runs in the first for Loving. Jal managed to get 1 at the bottom of the first. It was 4 more runs in the second, and they pretty much coasted from there. Then in the fourth, 2 runs in the fourth, 2 runs in the fifth. Gives them the 12-1 run lead. They had 9 hits over those 5 innings, 12 runs. Meanwhile, 3 hits for Jal, 1 run, and 8 errors. So that is the way the ball bounces. Let's see what we have here. Get some stats for you here. Once again, other games going on. Jal unfortunately lost and knew they would, but wasn't sure exactly how the game was going to go. But 24-game winning streak has continued as Eunice was able to win over Jal 15-1 in that game in Eunice. Meanwhile, Hobbs was able to beat Clovis. Second game was 13-2. That is in softball. It was Hobbs winning 12-0 in the first game under softball. Hobbs lost to Carlsbad in Carlsbad. That was 10-0 was the score. Meanwhile, back to 12-1 for Jal. And the stats show that the best hitter was Butts and Sauceda, both of them 2 for 2 on this one. But it was 1 run come across with 1 hit for Butts. So Jonna Butts, pretty much the game player of the game with the double as well. And she pitched as well. Let's see. As the senior night continues for this one, just did not go well for Jal once again. Again, we're going to have a game that's going to be happening on Saturday. It'll be at here at Jal over at the other field, where the Jal baseball team is going to take on Loving in the final game of the season as well. Of course, that'll also be senior night too. You know, I think there's only 1 senior on the team, but nevertheless, though, it is still senior night for that. So once again, final scores are going to be 6-0 for the first game and 12-1 for the second. So doubled them up for the second game. Loving, though, strong as they are, and they get away from this one with a record of 17-3 and 7-0 in the district. Jal drops to 2-6, and Eunice, last time I saw, was at 2-5 for the district. So that means 14-8 for Jal and 17-3 for Loving. Thanks again for being here. My name is Ron Gunner for the girls back at the station, for Evie Stuber, Tiffany Stuber, and for the man behind the camera, that is Jer Bear. I am Ron Gunner. Thanks again for being here, and thanks to all our sponsors, without whom, of course, we would not be able to put these on the air and do them over the internet as well. So take care of yourself. Once again, have a great Tuesday night, and we'll see you again on Saturday.